You're out there championing the weak, the marginalised, those who have no voice, our children in particular. What happened to the left that used to care about families so much?
Well, as Jordan Peterson talks about, that the left historically has been the party, has been the group that has championed the marginalized and the oppressed. And I think that they do still care about that, at least in name. The problem with defending children is it kind of goes right to the heart of what I think is the ultimate god of the left, and that is sexual identity and sexual autonomy. So if it's true that children have a right to life and they have a right to their mother and father, that means sexually, adults have to change. Or their identity is no longer the most important part of the equation when it comes to family building. If children have a fundamental right to be known and loved by their mom and dad, that means that adult self-interest must bow down to child interests. It means that adult rights, supposed rights, right to marry, right to parenthood, right to happiness, actually has to subject itself to genuine child rights. And so I think that the reason why there is such a violent reaction to saying things like children need, deserve, and have a right to their mother and father. Therefore, you cannot get a casual divorce. Therefore, you cannot create a child on the open fertility market using somebody else's sperm or egg or womb. Therefore, you can't create a same-sex household if it means that children are going to lose their mother and father. So to me, this is the thing that confronts the highest value, to put in Jordan Peterson speak again, right? What is the highest value? What is the value that governs all your other values? On the left, I would say, it seems like that value is sexual autonomy. But if children actually have a right to life and a right to their mother and father, then that God has to fall. And now you're talking about, you're confronting somebody's religion. And people, I think, have a pretty irrational response when you challenge their religion.
There's a really interesting rejoinder to that, if people stop and think about it for a moment. Someone's made way for you when you were born. People have adjusted their whole life around you. They've made great sacrifices for you. And what's more, they'll have to do the same, and for most people, at the other end of their lives, when you're no longer able to look after yourselves. This idea of radical selfishness, that I will identify who I am, that I'll be God over my life, flies in the face, I suspect, of just about everything we know about truly finding a workable identity, which is that you don't centre it on yourself.